Hey guys, how's it going? I am WWE Hall of Famer Lita, welcoming you to General Admission Wrestling.
18 months ago, Derrick Cole called me and told me about this opportunity he got. He told me GAW was going to be the biggest promotion in the underground and that he just knew he was going to take that shit for himself. I've known Derrick Cole for years. He's always been about securing the bag. Okay, check, we've been knowing that. But I thought that meant securing the bag for everybody. He said, we formed the Las Vegas connection. He said, bring back Angelo. He said, bring in PBD. He said all that shit knowing that he had us in the goddamn palm of his hand. So we helped get him to the precipice. Day in and day out, we train with him, make him better, prepare him to win the Apex title like he said he was going to do from day one. And then what? He said, we're gonna get to the top together. But what happens the minute he wins the title? He leaves us behind. Derrick, you turned your back on family. In the streets, you don't live long after that. But if you want to turn your back on us for the bag, then we will take the bag from you. And thankfully, I had a dude for that. Had to know that TJ Frost was involved. The way that he was hanging around Cole, the way he was talking about the bounty for so long, you just knew that TJ Frost was involved somehow. Derrick, I'm gonna tell you what I did. Because I want you to know every step of what your family does to you when you turn your back on us. I called a few boys and put up some money to take you out. TJ Frost calls me up, tells me he knows that no one can just take you out, but he knows how. I told TMD I knew how to get everybody on board. You're arrogant, Derrick. You never thought somebody would ever look past your sorry ass. You're nothing. You're just a dude. But I'm a star, Derrick. People respond to me, and I knew I could get them to do it. And god damn it, did he. So let's bring those boys out. It was a bad deal for you at Broadway, Derrick, and those boys earned their money. Sean, Jacob, let's go, baby.
Rise up from the ashes, wings on my back, stay lit like a matchstick. We ain't coming back, I swear. Just let go and see what happens, got it. Let go to see the magic happen.
Oh, bad deal. Oh, wait, we gotta cut to the back. It's Derrick Cole. That's why they're not out here. Oh, you thought you were just gonna steal my title and not hear from me? I believed in you boys. Now you best believe I won't stop till I get you back. I told you, I kept telling you all, Gore was coming. But y'all didn't even guess for a second that it would be my uncle and mentor, Kendrick Gore, did you? Idiots. I just beat one of the most unbeatable men in GAW history, and now I'm on to bigger and better things. Just wait till you see what Reaper District 7 has in store as we evolve. fresh off of Battle at Broadway, and we have 4 new champions here on Monday nights. Every champion lost their title at Battle at Broadway, some in more controversial circumstances than others. But we'll get to see pretty much a hard reset here tonight, because in just 2 weeks, we move on to Evolution's October Halloween special, Evolution 7 Days, which ironically is in 2 weeks. Don't ask too many questions. Which means that we have to start off hot, and that's exactly what we're doing with Andrew Wesley making his singles return. Marlon Wright, the rookie, draws the card here to face Wesley. Wright unfortunately did not make the finals of the Rookie of the Year tournament, didn't make the knockout stage. This is a decent consolation prize for Wright, as he will step in here against a former tag team champion and a man who had one of the most vicious matches in recent memory at Nitro 11 when he fought Oliver Parker. So even though Marlon Wright will not be competing in the Rookie of the Year knockout stage, he will get a chance to punch his name in the history books and on everyone's mind against one of the greats on Evolution making his return. Later tonight, Lars Nightfall returns to singles action following Wesley, as men who competed in the Rumble on the Beach and now return to singles action here tonight on Evolution. And in the main event, we will have a 5-man battle royal to determine Kurt Andrews' challenger for the Apex title in 2 weeks. Wesley springboards off in a beautiful splash shoulder tackle. It was awkward, but it was an awkward landing for Marlon Wright. And Wesley knows he needs to make a statement here in his first match back. Again, former tag team champion, but obviously not well loved among the fans because of what he did, giving up the titles as he pursued Oliver Parker. So his wing collector's partner, Frankie Omega, was sort of left in the dust. Wesley covered like kicks out of 2. Wesley was 3-3 as a singles competitor last season. The wing collectors as a team were 10-6, the most matches of any tag team in GAW, and of course, climbed the precipice, won those titles from the Titans. Wright was starting to feel confident. Andrew Wesley going to bring him right back down to earth. Wesley legs crossed and drives him down. Wesley is dangerous, never forget that. Even though he had so much acclaim as a tag team wrestler along with Frankie Omega, Andrew Wesley is a phenomenal singles wrestler in his own right. Look at that seated moonsault press. Absolutely gorgeous from Andrew Wesley, like him or not. Oh, Wright kicks out at 2. Wesley thought he had that one in the bag, but now he's going for more. Marlon Wright trying to get out of the way of Wesley. Wesley waits him to get to his feet. Wesley went over the top. Wright ducked him. Again, what a statement it would be for Marlon Wright to get a win here as a rookie, and what a drop kick. This is the way to do it for Marlon Wright, but Wesley, DDT off the wheelbarrow. Andrew Wesley seems completely undeterred by fan opinion of him. This was the reaction he got coming out of the Rumble on the Beach as well. Double knee gut buster. Wesley going for a cover right in the middle of the ring. Andrew Wesley dominates Marlon Wright. Looked a lot different than what we're used to seeing from Wesley, but it's a win either way in his return to the singles arena. fans may not be happy about it, but Wesley got to be feeling good that he returns with a win. And Marlon Wright came close, another good showing for himself, but unfortunately couldn't get the job done. We got to show you this. This is breaking news footage that we just unearthed mere moments ago. You remember back to Battle at Broadway, Caitlin Dunlap took on Yamamoto, the champion, for the Rise title. Dunlap with a surprisingly quick victory over Moto, and there were questions even then. Well, now we have answers, as it appears Caitlin Dunlap attacked Yamamoto moments before their match. Moto did not enter the ring at 100%, and Dunlap was able to finish her off. So where we go from here, I don't know, but there are absolutely lingering questions when it comes to Caitlin Dunlap and the Rise title. Ramon, can I speak to you for a moment, partner? I gotta say, you're the kind of guy the Underground has always lacked. We always tended to believe that if you've done anything outside the Underground, then you're dead to us, worthless to the cause. But I think you and I know that ain't true. I'm trying to do something here with this title, and I want to give you a chance to fight for it. If you can earn a spot next week, then you can prove yourself in 2 weeks. Good luck, partner. Ramon Gutierrez has just been handed an opportunity at the Raw title. That will be next week. What the champ says goes. Well, that's not all that's going down next week. The Rookie of the Year knockout stage. It happens all in one night, and it happens right here live on General Admission Wrestling. Join us Thursday, October 27th at 7 p.m. Eastern as we go from first round to finals in the Rookie of the Year tournament. All of it, every second, will be live right here on YouTube. But we've got you covered even before that. Join us on Wednesday, the normal time, 8 p.m. Eastern, for some exclusive content, exclusive looks at the rookies preparing for the tournament finals and the three-way dance for the final spot and the right to face Takahashi. That will be Wednesday. The live finals will be Thursday. Hope you join us then.
Feed me more. Feed me more. Feed me more.
I am not even sure if the ring will be able to hold the mass of humanity that is going into the next match. Dagonite and Lars Nightfall, two of the biggest and strongest men that Evolution has to offer. In a promotion that by and large, size does not guarantee success. I mean, you look at the champions right now, and you're looking at guys like Omega Woods, you got Kurt Andrews, you had Eddie Hernandez and Yoon-Song Park. I mean, these are smaller guys. Evolution tends to reward skill over strength. But Dagonite and Lars Nightfall have a lot of both. And for Dagonite, you added onto a 7-foot-plus frame. This man is an absolute freak. But he's going in here potentially as the underdog, as Lars Nightfall will make his way into the ring. Nightfall cannot be happy with the way things are going for him, considering that at one point he was the odds-on favorite to be a champion in the near future. It just hasn't worked out that of a man. Lars Nightfall, one of the scariest wrestlers that Evolution has ever seen. Whether it's the body art, the size, or the absolutely inhuman strength that he possesses. This is a man, by the way, who boasts multiple singles wins over Eddie Hernandez. A ref stoppage win over Yunson Park. I mean, this man, he is as terrifying as it gets. And that is not a face you want to see. Looking back at you from the other side of the ring. Here we go. A hard-hitting matchup to be sure. Dagonite already. I can't believe he got him up that far. Nightfall. Choke slam early. A naked prelude from Lars Nightfall. Very early on in this match did that come, and Nightfall, now it's his turn. He's got Dagonite up on the shoulders. And if they just make it look effortless. I just have to point out, these two men combined weigh almost 600 pounds. Okay, these are two very large gentlemen. But they make it look easy doing this to each other. Nightfall got the early advantage, naked prelude early. Obviously that double hand choke bomb, the nightmare that Nightfall likes to employ. One of the most dangerous moves we have seen. Nightfall off the middle rope with a shoulder tackle. Yup, he can fly too, just in case you weren't scared enough. But Dagonite, that's a 1 count kick out. Nightfall happy with the early performance, but you gotta keep your foot on the gas. Dagonite still working on his singles game, 3-2 career record in GAW, but he has faced a lot of very, very difficult opponents. Nightfall, oh, fall away slam, and Dagonite, my goodness. Nightfall, big splash. Dagonite has no answers right now to the terrifying Lars Nightfall. Dagonite, of course, boasts a win over Lighter at Bash at the Beach. Has only lost this season to Derrick Gibson. That leg drop didn't fall. Right hand. The jab keeps Nightfall away. Dagonite, right hand. Nightfall ducked it, but now Dagonite just hoisting him up over the ropes the hard way. He said, you don't want to come back into this ring? I think you do. Dagonite, look at the athleticism. And now Dagonite's going to fly elbow drop on the back of the neck. Dagonite just plowed him into the earth. My goodness, Dagonite rolls him over for the cover, and it's a 2 count. Nightfall was ready for it. Coming up next, the 5-man Battle Royal Apex title, #1 contendership on the line. Nightfall, oh my God, it's a TKO on a man that big. I don't think I've ever seen it. And Nightfall showing off, celebrating, but that left hand jab didn't even phase Dagonite as he brings Nightfall into the corner. Sets him up, big snake eyes, now Dagonite. Dagonite thinks it might be over for Lars Nightfall. Can he hoist him up for one of the many power bombs that he's so famous for? Oh, the big boot, he didn't need to. They call Dagonite the giant killer, which makes him an even more difficult opponent for Lars Nightfall. And you can see exactly why they call him that. His game is built for bigger men like Nightfall. Now Dagonite picks him up, side slam. Lots of velocity on that. And I just wonder how long this ring is going to be able to hold out with these two men doing this to each other. Into the corner goes Nightfall. Now Dagonite. Dagonite gets him on the top. Dagonite, oh! Dagonite went to the top! Nightfall pulled him down! And then Nightfall Cyto suplex! Dagonite just standing jumped to the top rope. But somehow Lars Nightfall was ready for it. I don't know how. How could he possibly have guessed that that was coming? Letting loose with some of these strikes. Big overhand right. Dagonite, he was trying to surprise Nightfall, and now Nightfall gets him up, and Lars Nightfall. It's not quite the nightmare, but I think it'll do. Lars Nightfall. That is a win, and a big one, against a a very, very big man. And for Lars Nightfall, that is his first singles win of Season 3. His only previous match, a loss to Midnight, just a couple weeks ago before Battle at Broadway. But Nightfall, terrifying as ever, just took down the giant killer. Let's go backstage now to our host of Battle at Broadway, Stef Drummond. This was the greatest Battle at Broadway ever held, and the only reason was because the big Steff man was there with you every step of the way. So now, the moment you've all been waiting for, Big Steff's Performance of the Week. And there's obviously no debate. The greatest performance of the last 7 days was Igris. Nothing makes you perform better than big brains. And he was telling all you fools exactly what he was going to do, and you were still shocked. I wasn't, of course. I knew about Kendrick Gore the whole time, but you all didn't. And so Igris gets the Performance of the Week, courtesy of Big Steff. Now, we've got 7 days in 2 weeks. Do that, math. I can't. So people will be asking, what's your favorite scary movie? Well, once again, the answer is obvious. It's Finding Nemo. And you're goddamn right, it's a horror movie. A little fish gets kidnapped by bloodthirsty cannibals, so the dad has to traverse giant explosives, sharks, and a killer tank filter bent on revenge. Absolutely horrifying. Thanks, Stefford. I appreciate your input on that one. We have an announcement for next week. As we heard Stef Drummond inform us, Kendrick Gore, of course, was the man alluded to by Igris for so many weeks. Gore helped Igris defeat Midnight at Battle at Broadway. Well, now Kendrick Gore will make his debut match in General Admission Wrestling next week against the Second City Wrestling product, Joshua Moore. Make sure you catch us for that match and so much more, no pun intended, next week on Evolution as we count down to 7 days. But let's get you now to the main event, a battle royal for Apex title #1 contendership. Battle Royal. You can see the video behind it. It says stun the world, and that's exactly what Max Ultimate has done from moment one and what he has tried to do here in Evolution. Teaming up with Ramon Gutierrez as part of Ultimate Flight. Of course, Ramon will get his chance to fight for the Raw title next week if he can win whatever challenge Omega Woods has planned out. So Ultimate trying to do the same. Professionalism of Eddie Hernandez coming back here after losing the tag team titles at Battle at Broadway. He and Yunsan Park went down at the hands of the Demon Wolves. So you gotta love that Eddie Hernandez coming back and willing to step back in here and put his pride on the line. He is a professional, he is a consummate professional, but the Apex Championship is a title that he has never held. For all of his success in GAW, for everything he's done, the face of the Evolution and all that, he's never won the title. Go from strength to strength as its lead car, the Ultimate Cinderella, a mainstay, a fixture in these types of matches. Lee Carr is one of the most well-respected men in Evolution. And obviously he's most known for his dream run in the Storm Chaser tournament. He did go down at the hands of Eddie Hernandez almost 2 years ago. But that's not all he does. He is an incredible athlete on top of all that. now John Gotti has the tag team champions under his belt. Could he have the Apex champion under his belt as well? That's what he's hoping for with Chandler Marcy. Marcy, the youngest member of the Gotti crime family, and maybe the one with the most promise. Marcy, another product of the Second City Wrestling. Just like his brethren coming in, Joshua Moore and Xavier Cross, he has caught the eyes of so many, John Gotti among them. Only one more to go. Return. This is his first appearance since defeating Andrew Wesley in an absolutely hellacious, brutal, vicious last man standing match at Nitro 11. Oliver Parker, one of the best out there, one of the most dangerous men in the world of wrestling, not just in general admission wrestling. Parker was 5-1 as a singles competitor last season. And him showing up was responsible for Andrew Wesley turning his back on his own team. None of that matters, of course, here now, because all that matters is that Oliver Parker has a chance to become #1 contender. He and Hernandez unexpectedly team up on Max Ultimate. Now Chandler Marcy having to fight away from the ropes as Lee Carr has him in a bad way. Marcy gets Carr up onto the shoulders. Carr down on the other side of the reverse DDT. Ultimate and Oliver Parker going after it, middle of the ring. Now Eddie Hernandez going after the man from the Gotti crime family. Lee Carr involved as well. Big slam by Parker and a big knee by Hernandez. He walked right into a right hand by Carr. Parker backing up Ultimate, ever closer to those ropes. Parker so dangerous, but Ultimate came from behind. Dragon suplex. Max Ultimate gets better every single time he's out here. And he will need to be. Oliver Parker is as dangerous as they come. Parker, what a knee strike. Now Marcy backed up against the ropes. Lee Carr trying to brute strength him over. Eddie Hernandez sees what's going on. Hernandez going over to help. Enziguri from Parker to Ultimate, and Marcy dumped over the top. Hernandez and Carr both trying to push him out. Marcy able to fight back, rolls back underneath. Tremendous strength from the 260-pound former All-American football player. Ultimate first DDT on Parker, and Eddie Hernandez face buster on Lee Carr for over DDT on Marcy. Parker step up Enziguri, didn't land. Ultimate was ready for it that time, but Parker did get it to land once again. Triple fist drop by Hernandez. Oliver Parker, multiple stomps to Chandler Marcy's back. Now Parker turns his back on Marcy, turns it over, and now Eddie Hernandez in the corner. Lee Carr trapped in the ropes. Hernandez with a drop kick. Carr literally pulled himself back in the ring. Hernandez backs up Marcy, but he eats a massive discus forearm. Parker and Ultimate just gone at it here every step, every second. Carr, code breaker on Marcy. Ultimate might have Parker in trouble here. Ultimate, Irish whip, sends him into the corner. Turned right into Eddie Hernandez, but Ultimate doing the right thing, bang kick. Now Carr turned his attention to Parker. Parker fights out of the corner, he eats a bulldog by Carr. Parker laid down Ultimate and Hernandez. Ultimate big uppercut, neck breaker to Marcy. Ultimate vertical suplex into face buster. Oliver Parker rolled out of the way as Ultimate was trying to deposit Hernandez on top of him, but now Ultimate got Hernandez on the shoulders. Max damage! Parker trying to follow it up with a foot stomp. Hernandez up to his feet, but he aided enziguri from Parker. Hernandez has to crawl away underneath the ropes, trying to get away from Oliver Parker, but it doesn't work. Parker, another enziguri, he ducked. Ultimate taking advantage. Now Hernandez and Ultimate both have Oliver Parker at their mercy. Ultimate, Irish Whip, Parker into the corner. Ultimate is going to try to force him over the top. Eddie Hernandez still having to recover from the max damage earlier on. Chandler Marcy, big boot. Hernandez is gone. Chandler Marcy sends Hernandez out of the ring. But he just took an elbow to the knee from Max Ultimate, and now a ripcord knee strike from Oliver Parker. Parker and Ultimate once again resume hostilities. Big drop kick from Marcy on Carr. Sling blade from Ultimate, rolls to his feet. Big drop kick. Now Marcy and Carr going at it once again. Chandler Marcy. He's got Lee Carr over into the corner. Marcy, big knee. Carr in a seated position. Now Ultimate. Look at this. Lighting up Oliver Parker. Big strikes. Marcy turning his attention to Parker. Made a knife edge chop for his troubles. Ultimate. Sent Lee Carr over the top. Long distance for him to throw Carr. And now Ultimate, Parker, and Marcy are left. Parker backed him up, but Chandler Marcy, he's got Parker from behind. Marcy, what a face buster! Out of the full Nelson position. Ultimate, nice fake out, right cross, and Ultimate, seeing that Marcy might have miscalculated here. Nice takedown. 3 men remain. Max Ultimate, Chandler Marcy, Oliver Parker. And it looks like Ultimate and Parker gonna take turns on Chandler Marcy. Obviously, there's some kind of animosity here between Parker and Ultimate. I'm not sure why or how. Ultimate, another drop kick to Marcy. It seems as though these two want each other eliminated. Now, Ultimate, he's got Parker on the ropes. Ultimate, clothesline over the top. Parker's gone. Oliver Parker is gone, and now Ultimate, he's gone wild. Max damage to Chandler Marcy. Oliver Parker was the odds-on favorite to win. Max Ultimate just took him out, and now Ultimate into the corner. Ultimate, he's got Marcy on the top rope. Max Ultimate to become the #1 contender. Marcy just trying to hang on with all he's got. Marcy's in trouble. Marcy's in trouble. Marcy is out. Max Ultimate has just become the #1 contender. What an unreal performance. Max Ultimate did indeed stun the world as he becomes the #1 contender. Kurt Andrews may have to watch his back. I don't know if there's a man hotter than Max Ultimate. Folks, thank you so much for joining us. No show on Wednesday as we prepare for the live Rookie of the Year Tournament Finals next Thursday. So again, make sure you join us right here October 27th. We'll have much more for you in the weeks to come. But make sure you join us on Friday for Friday Night Storm. So we'll see you then. We appreciate you.